All right, coming up next, it's a lightweight bout between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Anthony Showtime Pettis. So here's the resurgent former UFC lightweight champion, former Wheaties box cover boy, Anthony Showtime Pettis. Many of you remember that fateful night when he won the UFC lightweight title with a first-round submission of Benson Henderson, and he did it right there in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The longtime Rufus Sport product, Anthony Showtime Pettis. Joe, back for more tonight.
Anthony Pettis is a very well-rounded fighter. For his stand-up, he trains under Duke Rufus, and he is a very creative and unorthodox game as a striker. He's got a very solid ground game as well, good wrestling, and a sick triangle choke.
Training at the American Kickboxing Academy under Javier Mendez and, of course, under the leadership of his father, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov. Here is Khabib Nurmagomedov. This is not a man you want on top of you. This is not a man you want to get punched in the face by. Plus skills in all areas of mixed martial arts for the Dagestan Russian-born Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov, who is putting together one of the greatest legacies the sport of mixed martial arts has ever seen.
This guy has some of the best arm bars and leg locks we have ever seen inside the octagon. The technique and the speed of his execution are second to none.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Pettis is 2 years the elder. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC, the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Taekwondo fighter, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Anthony Showtime Pettis! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 27 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go. So here is the internationally recognized Sambo master, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Used to wrestle bears. Thankfully won't have to do that here tonight. Only taking on a human being, and those men haven't had much success against him. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Joe, your thoughts on what we'll see in this matchup tonight?
Anthony Pettis is one of the most dynamic kickers in the game today. Oh, spinning back fist! That one hurts. And this is a bit of a chest battle here.
Going to the body there with the right kick.
Oh, both men exchange.
To the body, lands flush. He's going to have to make some adjustments here moving forward. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. 3 minutes to go.
Good right hand, that's what I'm talking about.
Just misses with the straight right.
Yeah, it's freak. It's like he's cheating. You know, it's like he's got rocks in his gloves. Whoa! This fight is dangerously close to
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. God, look at that.
Inside control once again. He moves to the mounted crucifix now. This is nasty.
Left punch is good.
He's trying to go for a Kimura here, wrap up the arm. He's got his arm pinned down. He's got that arm locked.
He might get a finish here.
Can he get it? That's it.
That will do it.
Beautiful technique setting it up, and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here's the end. And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again, beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 13 seconds in the very first round. For the winner by submission, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Well, it's becoming a pretty common visual inside that octagon as Khabib Nurmagomedov gets his hand raised yet again here tonight. And when the injuries and the weight-cutting issues aren't part of the narrative and we just focus on the combat and this guy's skills, he looks the part of the best lightweight in the world. A lot of people believe that eventually you are looking at a UFC lightweight champion, if not UFC Hall of Fame. All right, coming up next, it is a lightweight showdown between Leonardo Santos and Edson Barboza. So here's perennial lightweight contender Edson Jr. Barboza, one of the most electrifying knockout artists the Octagon has ever hosted. You remember the knockout of Terry Edom, obviously. This guy gets his foot off the canvas and to the target as quickly and beautifully as any striker in UFC history. Must-see TV, Edson Barboza back in the Octagon tonight.
This guy is amongst one of the most elusive fighters as far as his defense is concerned. Extremely difficult to hit.
Very interesting stylistic matchup forthcoming here. You gotta think this fighter is trying to figure out how to get the fight to the ground at all costs to use his beautiful guard-cutting ability. Cuts it as well as anybody in this division. And it's not just the technique. It's the athleticism that allows him to be so successful and get that advantageous position on the ground. A lot of guys just haven't seen seamless transitions like the ones brought to the table by this young man. We'll see if this fight goes to the canvas, if he has the advantage we expect him to have.
This guy is a leg lock and arm bar specialist. If he gets a hold of a limb, you are in deep trouble.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and the same reach. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting at a Novo Friburgo, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Edson Junior Barbosa. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Leonardo Santos! And when the action begins, our referee card, Ian Cummings.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, good to be back at the crew here in Newark, New Jersey as we get underway. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
Full guard. Beautiful sweep.
Trying to get under the chin.
It looks like this submission's locked. That choke is deep. He's got the hand behind the neck. He locks the hand down on the bicep. He got it, he got it. Nicely done. Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, Joe, we could barely get the fight clock sponsor out, and the submission comes here in round 1. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He knew his opponent would know what was coming. It was going to be takedown attempts in bunches, but he couldn't stop the early shot, and he certainly couldn't stop the submission. So great effort and even better technique here tonight.
And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight. Let's go inside the octagon now, where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine is going to stop this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Leonardo Santos!
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team, and one that they have richly deserved. It is a lightweight bout between Will Brooks and Donald Cerrone. Training out of Jackson Wink MMA and his BMF ranch in Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of Denver, Colorado. Here is the perennial contender, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Moved up to the welterweight division after realizing a lot of success at 155 pounds and has been a man on a killing mission ever since. The two-division contender, Donald Cowboy Cerrone, back under the UFC spotlight tonight.
Donald Cerrone is a well-rounded fighter with great submissions and great Muay. He's extremely difficult to finish, a lot of heart, great chin, and he fights very well in the later rounds.
Will Brooks signed to the UFC roster in 2016 with much fanfare. An American top team really believes they could have a future champion on their hands. When you break down the film of Will Brooks, not a lot in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he comes into the UFC with a long list of big wins, big fight experience, 5-round experience, won a major title outside the UFC. We'll see how he chooses to attack this particular matchup tonight.
This guy has outstanding takedown defense. His sprawl, his timing, and his ability to get up are amongst the best in the world.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Cerrone is 3 years his senior. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 34 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 18 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Will Brooks. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
You ready? You ready?
All right, ready to go here with live action from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Cerrone, a former U.S. Muay Thai champion, one of the better kickboxers we have on the roster, and showing you exactly why, living up to that high pool tonight.
Oh, good catch. Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him.
He's got him hurt here. Cerrone gets double underhooks here in the clinch. Normally now he'll try to change levels and go for a takedown. Punch is blocked. Oh, lands that punch. Cerrone's elbow attempt here blocked by the defense.
Nice punch.
Takedown defense holds up. Now he's got over on it.
Nice punch in the clinch. He's got full control here, double underhooks.
And the Cerrone takedown defense is there.
Nice, very nicely done.
Cerrone's worked in that arm well. Double underhooks now.
Spins around, gets the back.
Over under now, Joe.
And they move out of the clinch.
Now a level change. Splits the guard and connects with the punch.
Moving into half guard. trying to pass from half guard into side control, can't make it.
Looking for a triangle, throws one leg over the shoulder, adjusts to the arm bar. Any second now, he might have to tap that.
And there it is.
He set it up, it was beautiful technique, and he was forced to tap. Beautiful submission.
Yeah, Joe, that's about as good as it gets in terms of executing the submission. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and was able to get the tap shortly thereafter. Excellent work to set up and ultimately finish the submission here tonight.
And here we see it again from another angle. Isolates the arm, locks it in, and forces the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 1 second of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Donald Cowboy.
So congratulations to Donald Cowboy Cerrone, yet another UFC win here tonight. And once again, he has taken on all comers. Once again, he finds a way to get his hand raised tonight as he puts all his skills together. And of course, if one guy knows how to celebrate a W, it is Cowboy Cerrone. Tap that